Microphone check. The satellite media checking sound, checking video quality, checking audio, checking ambience. Good evening, dear lovely viewers. Welcome yet to another live stream and match between Ashraf Sentamu now, who is currently at the home ground at Black Power Pool Arena here in Kasangati, versus Bwanika Mansoor, with whom they battled yesterday in the same race format, with Ashraf being head started with a +7, racing to 21. These two played yesterday at Ultimate Killer Zone in Charlie Wajala, and of course the head start paid off to Ashraf Sentamu, emerging the winner with actually 21-16 yesterday. And today they have decided to have the second leg, or rather a rematch, at Ashraf Sentamu's home ground here at Black Power Pool Arena in Kasangati. We are live, coming to you exactly at 23 minutes to 9. The match has just started, and actually when you look at the scoreboard, the scores are still 8-1, with of course Ashraf Sentamu having potted the first black and Muto Mansoor potting one black. So without a head start, the scores are currently 1-1. These two players may not actually have their match end. We don't know the outcome of today, but dear lovely fans, I ask you to kindly continue predicting, kindly continue keeping the vibe in the comment section, and ensure that we traverse together with you till the match shall come to an end. Ashraf Sentamu comes in this match very determined, with confidence, having won yesterday with, of course, a margin of around 5 frames. Actually, he gave a range of 5 frames, meaning that the decider, he only utilized 2 frames less. Now, this evening, once again, with, of course, Bwanika Mansoor, the Black Lion, being sponsored by the Money Bag Promotions, has, of course, started his grand promotional tour. Just like yesterday, this is another match. We had starting Ashraf Sentamu with a +7, racing to 21. I think he is preparing, just because we had a discussion yesterday, he's preparing also to move out of this country, and with the first destination being Kenya, where Joseph Kasozi, Ibrahim Sejemba, Dog City, Ian Kazibwe, and the likes are currently playing some money matches there. Bwanika Mansoor started from the central region, and of course he said any player who will be available in any region of the country, he will be moving there before he thinks of moving across the border, maybe to Kenya. Maybe to remind you, Bwanika Mansoor is a 2-time national champion. He comes in this match still as a favorite, even though with a head start, he's known with his lethal left hand. And of course, we believe that today he will capitalize on the mistakes that he made yesterday. Maybe he could have revised, he could have looked at the video, seen the mistakes he made. Maybe he wasn't very confident enough. Maybe it is the breaks, and today he comes very confident and very determined, ready to take down Ashraf Sentamu and redeem his money. The stake is still 1 million pot. Racing to 21, the two players are playing. Now the head start for Ashraf is a +7, to remind you. The most decorated player, Bwanika Mansoor, with the Pool Association of Uganda events, 8 trophies in his bag, alongside Mutasi Rashida, has actually moved to Kasangati Blackpool Arena with all that bragging right of being one of the most decorated pool players in the country of Uganda. And actually he can use that as one of the scare factors to maybe scare away Ashraf Sentamu, who looks also very determined. Ashraf Sentamu plays for Greater Mityana. Of course, the team is called Prime Shooters in Greater Mityana, where Ashraf is one of the dependable players in that current league ongoing at that side. Allow me take a gasp of the air as audio commentary proceeds. Welcome to Kasangati Black Power Pool Arena.
Qualquer
Current scores are now 10-1, literally meaning that Bwanika Mansoor has potted only one black, with Ashraf Sentamo having potted now 3. Scores without head start are 3-1, but of course head start makes it 10-1. The rematch is on. The rematch is live. Welcome, dear lovely viewers. As I can see, Ricky Kikawa says who won yesterday, and of course someone has replied. That is Mahomes Abias. Thank you for replying. Mwesiba Martin, Muto Chichi, then Wamaluku Robert, Ashraf make sure. Nash Shafi says, but this guy has been given many head start games, at least 4 would have worked. That is your suggestion. I think Mansoor looks to be having a very big muscle. Homes Abias +7 is not too much because Mansoor is a top player. Mansoor will win just like he did yesterday. Why are you sarcastic like this? It is not good to be sarcastic, my brother. Yes, Mulinde Derek says, I like Mansoor, but this is not how you play someone with head start. The boy isn't scared of him. Good evening, son. Wagira Victor, welcome to the stream. We are live at Black Power Pool Arena here in Kasangati, live streaming a rematch between Bwanika Mansoor and Ashraf Sentamo. Ashraf Sentamo comes in this match with, of course, home advantage. He's having a greater number of fans here, with Mansoor having the least number of fans. For every shot, for every pot over the black, for every finished frame, Ashraf Sentamo receives an applause from the fans here. Blackpool Arena is a very clean pool arena with 4 nice standard tables, world class, if I may say. And of course, all of them are very actively in use. We have our very own Muchus also playing. Yes, some games enjoying her tokens with the manager of Black Power Pool Arena, manager Alan. Those 2 are racing to 11 for a friendly game that it is, and currently Michelle is leading by 8-6. Afterwards, she will be coming, of course, shortly to say hi to you, dear lovely viewers. To Blackpool Arena here in Kasangati, you move to Gayaza Road, and of course it is off the Shell petrol station. If you're going to the side of Gayaza, it is on the left. You branch off, and just around 50 meters from the main road, opposite Shell petrol station, is where you find a beautiful and a well-designed arena to accommodate all classes of people. Well carpeted with a woolen one, and of course another plastic carpet. No dust in the arena. Tables look very clean with very, very welcoming waitresses in the place. Muhereza Moses says who won yesterday? It was Ashraf Sentamo who won with 21-16 with his head start. Yes, Wamaluku Robert says I should pull Mchuze to the mic. Yes, she's coming shortly. She's still finishing her game. She's leading 8-6, and as soon as she finishes her match, she'll be in the commentary booth. She'll be discussing yesterday's win of Ashraf Sentamo, yesterday's tactical play by Ashraf Sentamo that made him win, and of course we believe the evening is going to be a lively one for us. Welcome, dear lovely viewers. Hope your Thursday is very fine. I want to once again say, may you stay calm, may you stay expectant of the best. As the satellite media always promises, we shall always be bringing you closer to the source. The rematch is on. Ashraf Sentamo pots the black magically to extend his scores to 11-1. If you are watching on YouTube, you can actually look at how Ashraf played the combination with the yellow that was in the pocket of the top right corner pocket. He played a combination by a little bit of skill, some spin on the cue ball, and had to pot his black in a combination style.
Fungula wali. Baba tonninyira. Fanya tonninyira. Ani akuvumia. Mulese. Olaba tonnazanya naye olina emipiira emeka. Go!
That is very evident that today again Ashraf Sentamo might again take this rematch to his side with that off cushion shot to the top right corner pocket. Is very evident that now very clinical Ashraf is, and there is no shade of a doubt that is now a favorite to win the match. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again. Mwesigwa, Martin, Med, Next Door, Mhumza Abias, and others that are in the comment section. Thank you for keeping the vibe, and thank you for keeping the life there.
Umpire.
The score update is 12-2 in favor of Ashraf Sentamo. They are racing to 21. Remember, Ashraf is head started with a +7. I think most of us here are in the know because we watched the match yesterday. If you didn't watch the match yesterday, this is a race to 21. And the two players, the Black Lion, Mansoor Bwanika, is taking on Ashraf Sentamo of Prime Shooters. I think Bwanika Mansoor is now getting fed up of himself, starting to bring out his ruthlessness. The wrath of a hungry lion is going to be unleashed just in front of our eyes. I want to believe that the pattern he's taking is a very good one. Potting top left corner pocket was the pot of the yellow. Now he has a task of potting the yellows into the left middle. Maybe first it will be bottom left corner pocket. That is the Mansoor, I know. Potting all of the two remaining yellows to the left center will be a formality for him. Then positioning to roll the black to the bottom left, bringing a third for himself. The score would be now 5-3. Bwanika Mansoor pots and of course wins by a single visit clearance. Very strong. After a shot, a bank by Ashraf Sentamo, an average player would now be quaking, would now be feeling maybe he's not managing this game, but he is a player that has come and responded with a break and run. Nisha says, good evening, my people. I am welcoming you. IBK Ibrahim, welcome to the stream. How is Mitiana? Dennis Ongom is with a smiling emoji. I don't know. Med next door say I saw it. The snooker was so lazy. That is your opinion. Thank you, by the way, for having put the vibe in the comment section. Breaking and fouling is Ashraf Sentamo now. Bwanika Mansoor capitalizing on the error that Ashraf Sentamo has made, and maybe to bring a fourth for himself. And on the break will be Bwanika Mansoor to break the next one if he clears this one with a red apple. He has utilized his free shot by, of course, opening up the black. The black is now comfortably packed at the bottom left corner pocket, waiting for just a clearance from Bwanika Mansoor. And by the look of the yellows, I believe this one is a training game. Cue ball very straight, will be potting to the bottom left corner pocket with a slight follow shot. Then will be left with some slight angle to pot the left middle. And then cue ball moving forwards. I don't know whether he's snookering himself. Maybe he has snookered himself, but I think he has. Yes, he has a sight, according to my view. He has a sight. That is the Black Lion now responding with a single visit clearance. A green apple after a red apple after a green one. The scores now are 12-4 4 black spotted by the Black Lion, Bwanika Mansoor, and 5 black spotted by Ashraf Sentamo, with one being a magical shot off caution, and of course producing a shocker here. There is some kind of power glitch, you'll bear with us. However, Mansoor breaks big and pots a ball on the break. He is in support of Computer, who is at the venue, and Brian of Ultimate Killer Zone. Another senior player who has just left was Ibrahim Kayanja, who was at the venue. Now Bwanika Mansoor contemplating playing another combination. Unfortunately, he fouls. He had played it with a draw effect. Unfortunately, he didn't pot and at the same time fouled.
Owai. Musajja mweke. Obuwambu abwagaza. Come on, Ashraf! Come on! Come on!
Oyo muwala ajjeko guno ajjeko ono
Rita. Rita.
When you look at the previous frames, actually the two players are looking equally good, with the Bwanika Mansoor bringing the two frames with the very good finishes. Actually, one was a green apple, another one was a red apple. He just fell short of winning a seventh for himself. Now Ashraf Sentamo, after having fought hard to play the last two yellows, one with a bank, he brings a 14th for himself. Actual scores is 7-6 in favor of the Black Power Pool Arena managed player Ashraf Sentamo. However, with a head start, it is now 14-6 in favor of the latter. Mansoor will need another 4 consecutive frames if he is to bring up pressure or mount pressure to Ashraf Sentamo at his very home arena. Yes, of course, Council Derek is at the venue supporting Ashraf Sentamo, being part of his management, I think, because even yesterday he's one of the members that escorted him to Ultimate Killer Zone. He has nicknamed the Ashraf Sentamo the Saba Koromongo. I think it's not a bad name. If he calls him Saba Koromongo, it may not be a bad one, because in the Bikoromongo tournament, he has been actually reaching in the money brackets. However, I don't know how many Bikoromongo tournaments he has won to be given that title of the Saba Koromongo. Tonight, we shall, of course, confirm if he's a real Saba Koromongo. Manager Victor, greetings to you. Hope Addis sport is fine. We are here with one of the shooters. She is playing her match. That is Michelle. So Derek is in the arena. There is also the computer Simon Ruba around. These are the top players gracing this function. Of course, they have escorted their very own Bwanika Mansoor, the Black Lion. Ashraf has played a little bit of himself closer to the red. I think he will be playing. He plays, I think, he wanted to snooker, but the snooker is not a successful one. Mansoor will, for one more time, drive the yellow that is off cushion, port seat. I don't know whether he will fancy the positioning of the yellow, I mean the cue ball, for the putting of another. He's thinking of a snooker here. Snooker-minded Bwanika Mansoor nowadays. You and I currently know the reason as why a player thinks of snookering sometimes when he can go for a frame. Ashraf will be aiming to port top left. He doesn't, but of course plays the safety, not giving away cue ball easily to Bwanika Mansoor to port any of his yellows. There is a one Ishmael Mtetwa who is trailing by 8 frames to 4 against Dula. It is this match, this very exact frame, that I will, of course, confirm that Bwanika Mansoor is a lethal player. The cue ball is not in the right position. He has played to pot. He pots the yellow by bank. He's bringing his experience in this hard finished frame, and if he finishes it, he will be now good to bring or mount a comeback. That is very accurate shooting. The Black Lion pots the black for the 7th time in the match in a race to 21. The night is still live. Welcome, dear lovely viewers. kindly like the stream, I kindly beg you to tap that thumbs up button and share the live. And if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to this channel. A dry break from Ashraf Sentamo. Once again, how will Mansoor respond to this? Responds by closing the table on the Reds. I think they looked a little bit well spread. Potting to the right middle. Cannoning another red. Very classy shooting. There was no better way to play that shot. Cue ball not resting very well. I think he's again going for a snooker. Goes for a safety shot, not giving Ashraf Sentamo a perfect cue ball. Yeah, I believe he would have played bottom right. Potting the red bottom right would have guaranteed him a safe cue ball for the clearance of the frame. However, I think he says patience pays much as it pains at certain times. Packs his yellow behind Mansoor's red, making it a little bit difficult for him to pot that red in a direct shot. Maybe he will be having a magical one here. The map he is drawing is, I think, a one to have that shot or that pocket opened. That ambience is for the fans that are enjoying their tokens at the arena. The arena is fully in operation, fully in, of course, use of the tables. The people, the usual suspects here are enjoying their live matches. They're enjoying their tokens because the arena attracts, I've told you, very classy people here. We have, of course, we have some big men around. You might even see them crossing in the camera. respectable men, because the arena is also a very respectable one. Some members of the team Money Made having, of course, within the arena here, they're having their evening, they're enjoying their time. Greetings to them. Of course, Ibrahim Sejemba, partners with the computer as the CEO of the Ultimate Killer Zone. For the event that is happening on the 6th day of April, that will be Caesar Chandiga taking on the Tom Cousins. Yes, that match is on. Come the 6th day of April. I'm looking for some details to update you, my lovely viewers, about that match. And I believe here the details are: the match is a £30,000 pot, African Pride money match. It will be live on QXTV on the 6th day, and of course, having that match watched, it will be pay-per-view pass with £5 each person, each account that will be logging on to the QXTV to watch that match live. The Pride of Africa, as they normally say, will be taking on the best in the world, according to the poster here, a revised one, and the match will be hosted at the Shooters Colville and live only on QXTV. So dear lovely members, the Advanced Talent Agency asks everyone to rally behind them as they make this event happen. The pay-per-view is a £5 sterling part away with, and of course all of us, I think, should prepare our credit cards and all Visa cards or debit cards. A miss from Bwanika Mansoor will guarantee an invitation of Ashraf Sentamu. The would-be 8th frame for Bwanika Mansoor now leaves the black close to the pocket on the left. It was a little bit suspect, as I normally say. The shot wasn't very clear. He needed an off ball off the yellows. Unfortunately, he didn't get it right. Ashraf plays with a stun. I believe, according to the spread of these yellows, this will be a 15th for Ashraf Sentamu. This is one of the easiest and easily finished frames by Ashraf Sentamu, but I think he will take his time. He will have to make sure that whatever shot he takes is a penultimate one. Now, with only 2 yellows left on table, the rest, with his precision, is a formality here. He can decide even to play and cannon in the black. Unfortunately now, he plays himself into trouble. I think this is lack of experience. He would have left the black where it were and just put his yellow ball and then have a roll of the black to the corresponding pocket, thinking of a snooker, and I think it is a successful one. However, the angle is an easy one. Bwanika Mansoor off cushion, doesn't get it. He may even snooker Ashraf. Unfortunately, the snooker is partial. The yellow can be potted bottom right, with the cue ball being drawn with either draw shot or top spin, just like that. To pot corresponding left will be guaranteeing Ashraf for a 15th With his head start, it means he has so far potted 8 blacks, with Mansoor potting 7. Without a head start, this match would be tight. But of course, with the head start now, the range is so big, which I want to believe that Bwanika Mansoor will need all his power, all his energy, all his experience to have the gap reduced, and if he is to win, produce an equalizer and also take the game into the decider probably and win the match. The break is valid, the pot is on. It is only the close of the table that awaits Bwanika Mansoor. Plays to close the table on reds. Now the rest will be manipulation of cue ball, which is so easily going to be done. According to his experience, I want to assure you that the left-hander will be finishing this frame by break and run. Cue ball is safe and well positioned. Where will he start with of the 4 reds that are left? I think he needs to remove one of the reds that are closest to the center pocket on the right, but I think cue ball is not very juicy for that shot. Plays again with a draw shot to make sure he gets one of the reds potted to the center on the right. It will be potted with a draw just like that, and now the rest is a formality. Very perfect cueing. How will he manipulate cue ball? He can decide to play it with a draw shot or just play with a stun. Bwanika Mansoor with the cue ball in a straight line, potting the black to the bottom of your right screen. Very, very clinical. Easy brings an 8th. He narrowly got an 8th. Now the scores would be 9, but I think with this break and finish still gives him confidence, still gives him hope that the match is still live, the match is still on, the match is
Hey, a good late evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this cold, cozy evening. We are here at Black Power Arena, located in Kasangati, where we are witnessing a rematch between Mansoor, head starting Ashraf, one of the best Kolomongo players, upcoming players, and Mansoor had started him with a 7 head start, and so far it is 15-8, and it is Ashraf in the leading position. Yeah, Mansoor so far started not very well. He has been draining from the beginning, but I hope he's catching up, because at one time I witnessed when it was 10-1, 11-1, when I was still playing the manager of this place, where I had just won him a money match of race to 11, and I have just won 11-7. You're most welcome, and thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting pool as it's going on everywhere in the country. Also, as Peter Chowe is having some games of Ishmael playing Abudallah, as we are also here in Uganda having games of Mansoor head starting Ashraf. I think these games that Mansoor's new management is trying to boost him up. They already gave him a nickname, calling him the Black Lion. So he's no longer Moto, Mansoor, Champ, because those are mostly his names, but now he's nicknamed the Black Lion, and this is a rematch after losing last night at his own home ground, Ultimate Killer Zone, where he still had started Ashraf, and he lost 16-21, and here we are. We came to Kasangati for a rematch, and so far he has just scored a 9th goal, which means if you deduct 15 from 7, Ashraf has 6, and Mansoor has 9. So when you add, Ashraf has 8. Sorry, it was a slip of tongue. Ashraf has 8, and well, Mansoor has 9 minus the heads total 7, which is equivalent to 15. I want to thank you all, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm going to be here shortly because I have to go somewhere. So let me first make shout outs to you. Ricky Chiwaga, Mwesigwa Martin, Mumuza Abias, Wamaluku Robert, Shafi, Molinde Derek, Nuwagira Victor, Mosisi Saliz, Muhereza Moses, Maden Med Next Door, Katerega Peterson, who else? Dennis Ongom, how are you doing, my brother? How is Zambia? I hope you're doing fine. IBK, manager from Mitiana, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Nisha 1997. Chitaka Melvin. I'm trying to go through these names. Magara Andrew. Garnet Meke. Muyingo Dixon. It's a lot of you in the comment section. Kalema Michael. Kahinji George, I know you support Mansoor. I know you're one of Mansoor's diehards from long way back. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're all doing good. I'm also doing good. I've just won a battle. Yeah, I've just banked my $50. Yep. For Friday and Tuesday. Wow. That's a good start for a weekend. I hope you guys are doing good. You're all good. I see you're greeting me. I'm doing fine. IBK. Oh, Victor. Long time, my brother. Where you at? May not see you in a long time. I was just, as we are back to the game, it is Ashraf in play and he's leading 15-9. Ashraf is a very, very good potter, so you guys don't know him as much, but for those that are in Uganda and those that have been following Ugandan pool of lately, Ashraf has won so far like four Bikolo Mongos. It's like the average players, the tournament that is organized that only has average players. I'm only trying to explain for those that are not Ugandans that don't understand the word Chikolomongo. Those are the average player tournaments where a seeded player, if he's to play, it starts the average players. But so far, so good. Ashraf is one of the best uprising player from Kasangati. His management is on this home ground, and his biggest manager is Alan. Yeah, the gentleman I just ate his $50 in a raise. Musisi Saliz, thank you for watching live from Australia. Thank you for watching. Trevor J. Yeah, I'm no longer chapat sauce. I'm now butter sauce. Anyway, it is always good to have a very good chat with you guys. I really spent a lot of quality time without meeting some of you. We only meet on WhatsApp group pages and online. But I am so grateful, and keep loving the sport, keep supporting the sport, keep supporting all the media broadcasters that we have around. and keep supporting our players. Yeah. So I want to ask you, who do you think is going to win this? Because it looks like Mansoor is trying to pull up his stockings, as well Ashraf Sentami is trying to make it clear that he can win. Mansoor home and away. We call it Ewakane Muchibira. But most of the people, as they were saying that those 7 goals were too many. Mostly the people at the arena, they were saying they're too many for Mansoor to head start Ashraf. But I think Mansoor is supposed to give Ashraf that head start. It is worth it. I don't know. What do you guys think? This question goes to all the Mansoor's fans out there in the country, in the whole world. Do you think Mansoor should deduct on the goals that he's giving to Ashraf, or he should just keep the 7 goals because he has the capability, the ability, the skill to take down Ashraf? He lost the first battle, and here we are at the second battle, and there he goes with a very nice drawback shot, though it didn't give him exactly what he wanted. He ended up snookering himself, so he's now contemplating which angle to come from, because if he does not play a safety wide, this will be a gone and dusted game, and Ashraf will be leading 16-9, and he will only need 5 frames to win. So far he's only in need of 6 frames, and Mansoor is in need of 11 frames. 11 or 12 frames to win. Trevor, I didn't fear you, but I'm gonna get time and come see you. Asugure Joseph, you're supporting Mansoor. Thank you. As Mansoor comes out from the angle, he taps his ball and snookers Ashraf. Ashraf tries to also snookers Mansoor. Mansoor comes from the rail and he fouls. He gives Ashraf Sentamu 2 shots. And this one looks like a go on and dusted game. The rest is a formality in Peter Chowe's voice. So Ashraf has got 2 shots and he has 2 yellows to the black. They all look to be portable. He just has to play nicely, manipulate the cue ball around, and then he goes for the gold. Ashraf uses his free shot to open up the black. It was just not in a very perfect position to be ported, so he puts it in space, gives himself a very nice cue ball to the second last ball to the black. He sinks it in. He does not snooker himself. He can watch the game. The rest is a formality in Peter Chowe's voice. And there he goes. He sinks it in. Oh no. He gives himself a very not giving cue ball for him to slice the black in the center. So he has to slice that ball in the right top corner pocket of your screen, or play a bank shot to the left top corner pocket of your screen. Oh no, he takes the slice cut shot. He sinks it in. He receives a round of applause. I'm sorry, I'm seated. So I may be seeing from another different angle, and people on the screen see from another different angle. Kalema Michael, don't be annoyed. Keep on supporting your boy. He will make sure. That's why I was asking you, do you think a 7 head start is too much to be given to Ashraf? They should reduce to 4, because last night Ashraf won 21-16, and today it looks like he wants to go for the goal, not giving Mansoor any chance of getting near or closer to him, because now Mansoor has a very big goal difference of 7 goals. And Ashraf with a very nice strong break. He sinks in one colored red. The game looks to be very open, but it only has 2 balls. The yellow has, when you look at the table at the right top corner pocket, there is a yellow that is behind the red, and this side of the right bottom corner pocket there is the red that is behind the yellow. yellow. So those are the only 2 yellows that are not in a good space for Ashraf to manipulate. So Ashraf has to manipulate the cue ball around. The other yellow that is up the other side, you can manipulate and slice it in the center. Ashraf crosses the table with the yellows. Sometimes fans, Galema Michael, which time wasting are you talking about? I don't understand. I is like fans that are very respectful. Please, Kalema Michael, don't be so disrespectful, because Mansoor is not giving you the best performance that you expected. Pool is always like that. Today you're on your base, tomorrow you're not on your base. So you just have to keep on improving each and each day by day. Yeah. Just Jose, I know you're one of Mansoor's diehards. Thank you for coming and watching. It is a great pleasure to have you here. It is now a touch frame, because Ashraf needs this frame and Mansoor needs this frame more and more. So Mansoor needs to capitalize and closer. He needs to win the frames, and he at least tightens up the score. If not, he will be losing his second battle against Ashraf Sentamo. Like I was saying, Ashraf Sentamo is just a new lad. I usually call him lads. I usually like calling them lads because they are lads. They are young youth. They are young youth. They are still in their 20s. Yeah, hopefully. Mid next door, you're saying 5 frames should be the best head start.
Sorry.
Trevor J, you say Mansoor should be head starting at least 3. Okay. You know, this is Ashraf's home ground, so Ashraf knows the table better than Mansoor, best, because this is his training ground. So he has that home advantage. So Mansoor has to pull up his stockings. Like I said, he has to pull up his stockings because he's really started very badly. But then he caught up a little bit. He's still contemplating which shot to go for first. But anyway, me, I don't know pool. I won't say a lot. Muyingo is saying the way he's playing, Mansoor should at least head start by 2. His management thinks the 7 head start is okay. Halima Michael, I think Mansoor is already serious. Maybe you just don't know him. He's one of the serious players when it comes to pool. He is very serious. He doesn't play for fun. When he wants something and he wants to win tonight. So it's just that he hasn't been queuing so perfectly. Just like you see now, he's going to end up snookering himself. That's what I'm talking about. Pool is not pulling on his side. his games are not giving him what he wants. He just has to pull up his stockings. Prudence and common, you're saying bad decisions, ultimate killer zone. I don't know who that is. Is it the manager? Is it because I see the manager around. I don't know where he is gone, but I'm seeing him around. Seguya Ronald. Ashraf won the first battle where he won last night. It was 16-21. So today we are at Kasangati where Ashraf Centam's home ground is based, and he was still head started with the same score, 7, and he first defeated Mansoor. The first 4 frames were his. Mansoor only managed to score 1 frame. Sometimes Paul cannot give you exactly what you want. So I don't blame any player if he has a very bad performance. If we all play pool, if we all lay our bodies down to play pool on the table, there is that day when you really need the game, but then the games are not on your side. So he just needs maybe to have his composure back. And like I said, there Ashraf Sentamo makes a blunder. That was unnecessary. Blunder. Mumuza Abias. So I know you're Caesar's fan. Trevor, you're saying Mansoor should just come down. His quality will take over and consistently of chewing. Yes, if he only comes down, because trust me, this table can sink in. It can pot. You just have to be on target, and you're good to go. I see 96 of you, and I'm here chatting with like 15 of you, but I'm so grateful. Thank you for watching. Davis Tumusime, you're saying Mansoor can give this guy even a +9, but he's not at the Mansoor level at the moment. He's just another guy, not the champ. Maybe not. He has been playing well. A 7 head start is not a joke. And there he goes, Ashraf with a perfect cue ball, natural cue ball for the black. He's going for his 17th score frame, and he sinks it in. So far, it is 25 frames played, and like you hear Ashraf's fans chanting, they need Caesar also to give them such a head start to play. And then Mansoor asks for timeout. So let's go timeouting. As I remain here chatting with you, Silva, you say I like whistling. I'm a Westerner. I'm a cow girl. We whistle to our cows. Just Jose, what do you mean? I don't understand. And Muyingo Dixon, you cannot say such a thing. Yagwa Momusobola. Can you give that offer to Ashraf and win? I don't like disrespectful fans. Please. It's not good. Tebinyuminanze. Karamaje Fred, thank you for watching. Just Jose, I need a battle with you, Kubakati. Jola Ganda by. It's just a frame, it's just pressure. He has asked for timeout. Ashraf is only in need of 4 frames to go, and Mansoor needs 12 frames. Is it 12 or 11? 12 frames. Victor, I'm doing good. How are you doing? Nad Spot, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking me. Anyway, here we are. Man next door, you'll be hammered. You'll be hammered, my friend. Don't just say what you can't handle. You're talking about Mansoor. It may be having bad days, or maybe the head start was too high for Ashraf, but that doesn't make him to look like as if he's not capable of any game in pool. Hey, my dear friend Mugera Soul, I'll be available. You know where to find me, my friend. I'm looking for you. Our race didn't end. Yes, Victor, I know you also have unfinished business of our race, but any day, anytime. If you have time, you can come at Ultimate Killer Zone Arena. Amore is there training. Just Jose, full game. You're supposed even to beat me and no black. Man next door, okay. You can book with his management at Ultimate Killer Zone. So you can talk to him. Moses Salis, no, Hazard is not yet back. Hazard traveled to Nigeria, to the country of Oga's nice, to the country of the Nigerians. So he's still there battling with all the players. So far I only saw one match and he won. I haven't seen any match of him. I don't know if Nigerians don't have links where we could watch his matches. I mean Hazard, but we wish him all the best. I the other day on Tuesday I was doing commentary on Omara's game, and Semokwana Ananda, Hazard and Caesar were online, and they were in the comment section saying hi to me. Nadspat, thank you for the correction. But to me, the black looked easy. Anyway, I'm in another different angle, so I thought it would be easily sliced in the center, but it wasn't. So, good shot, Ashraf. Just Jose, next week you can find me at Ultimate Killer Zone either Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday would work for you because I have to come back this side on Monday and still play Manager Alan. As I'm not seeing you guys congratulate me, I have just won a battle race to 11-7. I've just won my $50. I'm not saying congrats. Are you guys jealous of me? You're only focusing on Mansoor. Me, I'm not a player. Anyway. Just as we shall inbox. That is business. Med next door. Thank you so much. Victor, hey, I know you want to me, but you have to play me a black. I'm a fish. In fact, I'm chapat sauce. But you guys, I don't have a nyash. Me, I'm nyashless. What are you guys talking about? Have you seen ladies with nyash? Just take away your jokes. Prudent Nkomo, Mansoor is not a finished product. This is just a head start. Do you think when he plays Ashraf 0-0, Ashraf can win? I don't think. Hey, that's bad. It's okay. Even $50 is small. And I want to send shout outs to my biggest manager, Around Kasangati, manager Alan Gerard, the owner of Black Power Pool Arena, located in Kasangati. It's now our new place to go. We have been to all arenas, but I hadn't been here, so I'm here, and it's a very cool place, very cool, calm. The people this side are welcoming. You hear they are not making noise. They are chanting Ashraf in a respectful way. So I like that when I come to pool arenas, and the fans are really, really respectful because they know what these players put in. They put in a lot of time to concentrate on the table. So when someone is trying to distract you off the meal that feeds you, the hands that feed you, so it's not so good. But anyway, here we are, and they are back from timeout. Manager, so this guy is not a weak player. If you come here, you will feel him. He's called Manager Alan. He's not a weak player. I was just lucky. I'm going to talk to manager mid next door. I'm going to talk to manager Alan, and we see what offer is Mulonji Ivan giving. Is it a full game, rest to 16? I look for manager Steven because I know manager Steven or manager. Oh, I've forgotten his name. Felix, oh sorry, all the way from Fort Portal. I sent shout outs to you. I know you're Mulunji Ivan's manager, and all my Fort Portal fans, Salongo, I'm coming for a battle any day, any soon, any day, anytime. You'll always be my customer. Okay, and I'll make sure I'll send the details to manager Steven. I hope you're the one that is having mid next door. I'll send you the details. I'll talk to manager Alan, the manager of Ashraf, and the manager of John Sim. This is John Sim and Ashraf's home ground. And I hear Idi Walusimbi's ground as well. Idi Walusimbi used to be one of our great shooters, but you know, some people join pool when they started other things to do. So he's a really, he works with DSTV. I've met him. So he was one of our good players, but now he's focused on to work. So back to the game. Ashraf is trying to take a break and finish off Mansoor to extend his lead to 18, to only be looking for three frames to take down Mansoor, the second time of this offer. And big up to all the fans of Ultimate Killer Zone. Big up to all the women champions. Tomorrow is a Friday. Oh yeah. On Saturday we're having a tournament for the ladies. It's going to be in Entebbe at Jacinto Gardens, all the way in Entebbe, and it shall be only for ladies, and still our one and only satellite media will be broadcasting live with the ladies game. No senior players will be included. It will only be the ladies, starting from seed number 5 to seed number 100 in the ladies category. So in the tournament that is going to happen on Saturday, we shall be missing Anka Sheila, Montesa Rashida, Nimsi Maruta, and Naiga Lukea. So I call out all of you ladies that love this game of pool. We meet in Apes in Tewe, Jacinto Gardens. And another thing, one of our dearest players, Ronnie Hunter, best in Tewe, lost his mother, and the mother has been buried today. Most of us couldn't make it to the burial, but I hope when I see him, I'll give him my condolences. It is a pity, and for Ronnie Hunter, it is a pity to lose a parent, and I send you my condolences. Sorry. Entire mix, you say Ashraf doesn't need an head start. I also think, wow. Check that beautiful black. Ashraf has got 16. That is what I'm talking about. He then need an head start. He extends his lead to 8 and 9. Do you think Mansoor will do a comeback? Mugera Soul, you want to die young? We shall play, my friend. Hey, I have all the energy and the gas. Yeah, like you said, Ashraf is really a formidable player. Yes, he is. You can never underestimate him, trust me. That guy is a really, really good player. Yeah. And men next door, never underestimate Paul. A comeback is possible. And Ashraf breaks. I think the other break was a dry break from Mansoor. He breaks. Sinks in one yellow. Oops, black is in the pocket. Black is in the pocket, ladies and gentlemen. And here is my dear colleague, Satellite Media, the nicest gentleman. Very calm, like Show Peter. I don't know why live broadcasters are so calm, like Show. Why are you guys so calm? Me, I'm stubborn.
You know, this world doesn't need a lot of energy on it. It already exerts enough pressure on us, so you have to be down to earth.
Yeah. So me who has energy, I'm doing the wrong thing.
I'm not sure, but everyone is or how certain things. But for me, when I'm in such places, I think I've seen it all. Sometimes you may decide to use your energy and you find someone who has taken 1 or 2 bottles and you will find yourself losing 2 teeth in the next few minutes. One of the most disciplined fans were found here. Even last time when we were streaming a live a tournament, an open one here,
Yeah.
the fans were allow the players to do their business.
Yes, that is good.
Unlike other
Other
arenas.
fans, yes, in the arena. Put them into
at
under
a place
too much
where
pressure.
you find our own Mickey D, this place would already be polluted with a lot of noise.
So Mickey D is the biggest fan of all time.
I want to believe, you know, he's a fan of the team Money Made, and everyone that normally comes close to that team is always in support of them.
But did you know, 2021, Mickey D was Mansoor's diehard fans.
Okay. I hear he changed his support and started supporting Ibrahim Sejema.
I don't know how he shifted to Roxbury, I can never lie, but all I knew back then, he was Mansoor's diehard. Like,
I even heard Simon Peter Chove saying that it is the greatest betrayal that he has ever done to Mansoor.
Yes, he betrayed Mansoor. Because I remember 2021 when Mansoor was playing Ibra in lockdown. Oh, Mickey D was something to that battle. But then I wondered how he woke up one day and he was saying he's supporting Ibra. I'm like, what? But anyway, but then I realized, Mansoor has a lot of fans. And then there is this, I should call him a boy or a man or a youth. He's called Kingo. He comes from Bara. He's one of Mansoor's diehards. I don't know what happened, but I used to know him as one of Mansoor's diehards. He used to love Mansoor. Either wrong or right, he will always die for Mansoor. But I haven't seen him in a while. Though I've seen him here commentating. You, Kingo, I'll beat your head. Take away.
But what do you think causes a shift in the fans? Is it the emergence of other new good players?
I think fans change. Now we have like 2 types of the fans. We have the diehards.
Yeah.
Then we have those ones that always go with what
They
is
move
happening.
with the wave.
Yes, they move with the wave. So we have the wave of fans, and then we have the diehards. So I think Mansoor's diehards, and then wave went with Ibra, and then the one,
Caesar.
yes, and now they are to Caesar. So if there will be any other player than Caesar, you'll see them.
If another player crops up with
You see them moving
with
from,
good form,
yes.
they will be moving now away from
But
Caesar.
we always know the diehards. Now, there is a gentleman called he's called, I mentioned his name here. He's called George. He has been Mansoor's diehard for like years and years. There are people that I've seen with Mansoor and they're still with him, no matter how. Madrid, but like I was saying, there was a time when someone asked me if I could stop supporting Ibra and find another player I would support. Then I told him I can't shift. Now, if I shift from Ibra, where would I go? Like, where would I go?
Will be another greatest betrayal.
Yeah, that would be
life.
another betrayal. I've already betrayed myself enough. But I like all the guys, the way they play. And I'm really happy about Ian's performance.
Okay.
Despite the fact that he's in Kenya and he's training with his performance, but I believe in him. I see Ian is going to be a problem in the next two years. He's not yet a problematic guy. He's still
There is something a little bit
he's still
lacking.
checking the ship, but once his stabilized, he will be at least.
What about one
there
of
I
our
can
ministers
betray.
of highlights, Dog City?
Dog City. Now, Dog City has been in this system, so I really like the way he shoots. But then sometimes he can play shots and you feel like, oh, why are you breaking my heart? But I love his shooting. I love Dog City's
And
shooting.
maybe in a minute, can you talk about the match that Caesar is going to have with Tom Cousins come 6th of April?
Between that match, to me, in my own way, it is not a business match. It is a name-making match. Like now, me when I used to be in the entertainment industry, if I'm an upcoming player and Chameleon is the biggest...
And you get a collabo.
Yes, I would. If I get a chance to do a collabo, I do a collabo with Chameleon, not just because I sing better than Chameleon, but I need fame. I need popularity. Yes, you need to tap
his fans.
You need to always to tap
fame.
where the power source, the fame, where it comes from. So with Caesar and Tom Cousins match, I think Caesar will give you a surprise of his best. And guys, don't underestimate Caesar at any day.
Yeah. I know.
Don't. And you guys will be, yes, I know Tom Cousins is a very good shooter. He's a killer. He knows how to play, but never underestimate Caesar. That guy, I can never underestimate him.
Yeah, I know he can bring out his A game.
I cannot even say he can even lose. No. I will first wait the match to end. Then I'm like...
You just have to wait for the match to end.
Because I know Tom Cousins is a beast, is a monster, but I can never underestimate
once his break is on, I also believe
it's not about his break.
You can put on a
it's
very
not
good
about the break.
performance.
Because even sometimes you can break well and pot, you think it, but then the next shot you don't have where you're potting, and the next shot you're giving your opponent a game. So sometimes it's not about the break. Sometimes it happens in the game where you don't have any luck. What you're playing is not giving you what you want. You're playing good, but then you're snookering yourself. So Paul is like that. But I just hope for him the best. Even if he doesn't lose, he would have tapped the power source.
Do you also believe Paul moves 70% with luck?
Not really.
Or skill is purely what determines?
The luck is like 30%, the luck. Then the rest is the skill. How you manage your game plan. That is very important. And how you manipulate the cue ball around the table. So luck comes in after that. But if it's about luck in the game having 100% chances, then Caesar would not have been winning most of these
Someone in the
tournaments.
comment section is telling us that Tom Cousins doesn't make mistakes.
Yeah, but still, he loses some frames
Yeah,
in his
he
match.
loses.
He has
I have
never
watched him
won
and,
21-0. No.
No, he doesn't.
At least there are always mistakes that he makes, and then his opponents win the frames. So Caesar will capitalize from those mistakes.
And once Caesar goes, he breaks, clears his frames, and waits for a chance to be given maybe by Tom Cousins, I believe he will put up a fight.
That would be a game to watch. Trust me, that would be a game. That would really, really be a game to watch. Because I believe Caesar is opening up doors for the young generation, the Yahayas, the Herbert, Nukisa, the Jonas. So the young generation in the men's category, please, please, and please, I'm begging you. Caesar is opening up doors for you guys.
Yeah, he has actually showed them that things are possible. The world is out there to receive them. Once you have talent, you're disciplined, and you can at least put something on the green bed.
Yes, and I'm the management of Caesar to start supporting more
of these young talents.
The young talents, the young upcoming talents, because Caesar is opening doors for them. He might be opening doors for these other players, but when you look at these other players, the doors are not so open for them like for Caesar. So Caesar is like that tapping sauce. Like I said before, you tap the power. So Caesar is opening doors for the young generation. So the young generation, please, I'm begging you, work hard so that you do not destroy Caesar's hard work.
Yeah, actually.
To come to divine, like to just stop on Caesar.
It is, of course, their hard work that will attract very good managers. It is the hard a bigger fan base for them to move to the next levels.
Because we usually say training never lies. The training never lies. Trust me. If you insist on playing pool consistently, the training never lies. Tell me if there is any player that has been training so hard and he has never won anything. No player. All the players that train and put in a lot of effort in training, they have always won something. They always accolade themselves with something. Because most senior players, what, but senior players train. Yes, I have seen Sejemba train for over than 8 hours.
I have also been next to some players who wake up at 4, train up to 11 in the morning or 10, 4 a.m. up to 11 a.m.
Yeah, senior players really train so much. That is why you find
someone gets a target of like 150 frames on table.
Yes.
Breaking and practicing certain shots for over 50 times.
Yes. And that is what makes them to be different from the rest of the players. You know, if pool you're playing suglishly, pool can never give you anything. But if you're serious about can you a favor, and that Mansoor is on the black. He has just pulled 2 blacks, and he has 11, and Ashraf has 18. You don't need to be Caesar to sleep on the table. He was, let me give you a story. 2018, it was Mansoor's reign. Caesar was around, but it was Mansoor's reign. Because I even remember Caesar won the Temisel Open. Mansoor was second and Ibra was third. Yes. Oh, Mansoor was third and Ibra was second, something like that. Caesar had won. But those days it was Mansoor's reign. So, do you think Caesar? Yeah. Do you think Caesar was sleeping on the table by the time Mansoor was on his right? I don't think. Mahesh Deepak, I'm doing good. How are you doing? It is now 11:11 in the actual frames, but plus the head start, it is 18.
Come on, Ishmael.
Yes, dear lovelies. Our dearest sister Juzi has signed out. Welcome back from that moment that we had with her, sharing a little bit of insights. And now we are 2013 in favor of Ashraf Sentamo. The match is coming to the climax. It is a heavy evening for the two-time national championship Bwanika Mansoor. The 2 days, yesterday and today, have been hard for him. Having head started Ashraf Sentamo with a +7, now he is almost failing. I want to believe that even this match is going to Ashraf Sentamo. The rematch at the home ground of Ashraf Sentamo might be won by Ashraf. He's chewing very perfectly. Now he has only 3 reds to call it a 2 million pot in total. Remember, they are playing a pot of 1 million in every match. Yesterday it was a pot of 1 million, and today too is another pot of 1 million Uganda shillings. Ashraf Sentamo looks to be perfect, that he even needn't a head start. However, the match would have ended, but it is still live, having missed the yellow, being your pardon, the red into the left middle of the table. Now Bwanika Mansoor contemplating on how to have a clearance of these yellows, maybe to bring a 14th for himself, to have the scoreline a little bit respectable. Yes, he has played to pack the yellow into the top left corner pocket, where maybe Ashraf would have played his red into, but I think he has options. He may decide to play a bank shot to the center, literally to the top corner pockets. They have all been occupied. There is no direct passage of his red to either of the top corner pockets. I want to thank you, dear lovelies, that have kept the vibe in the comment section. Richard Obama, you saying Team Ashraf. Professor Bonaparte Joseph, the camp thinks he is still the 2022 one, but now he didn't show up. Muhum Zabias, thank you for the comments. Oziozi Mansoor, wash the gun and run away. That's your comment. Made next door is just smiles in the comment section. Kalema Michael Mansoor, of course you are having that kind of observation according to you. Yes, sometimes I want you to believe that there are times when a player is just down as far as form is concerned, and maybe this is the time when Bwanika Mansoor is down on form. But this may be a biggest comeback. They normally say the comeback may be bigger than the setback. Now look at this kind of shooting. It would have been a very good finish, but now Bwanika Mansoor very unlucky. He can't believe where his luck has gone, where his accuracy and precision are diverting to. But now he has to play a massive shot. As a senior player, I believe he can get this one, massing the cue ball off the black. That's very perfect cueing. The senior black lion, Muto Mansoor Bwanika, donning a black t-shirt, very fearless, even in a losing position. He has managed to pull off a swerve, a massive shot, potting the last yellow into the center on the right, and then finalizing with a pot of the black to the left middle. Dear lovelies, a real boy says Mansoor is off form, and of course it is in a season, a time in a year, a time in a day, time in a week, where a player, even after doing a lot of practice, you feel you are not yourself. But of course, you know, the comeback is always bigger than the setback. Kindly continue liking the stream. I want to welcome you all from wherever you've been watching. I know there are a lot of festivities internationally with the match between Dula Abdallah and Ismail Mthetswa. Currently 11-14 in favor of Dula. I think that's the correct score because I am watching it somewhere here on another screen and another gadget. This one is towards its climax. After this, maybe we shall all switch to the other party that is happening at Mchana Pub and Grill. If not Mchana Pub, I beg your pardon, I think it is Jamlock in Kenya. Greetings to my colleague Simon Peter Chove, wherever you are, may God bless you. Evans Okacha, I believe you are currently at Mchana. Jesse Mwaura, the media personalities of Mchana Pool Club, I want to send you shout outs. And then greetings to chairman himself, of course, Francis Mukwekwe of Q Pixels Photography. There is William Soko, the members of the Sam's Pool from TZ. And then those of Trudiang here in the country, we have Martin Live, wherever you are, MC Terminal, Engineer Micros of the network admin. Greetings to you all, my dear guys, with whom we do the same activity for the love of the sport. I want to thank those that are tapping the heart. And also there is that thumbs up button. It has so far been liked by only 19 people. Yes, down your screen there is a thumbs up, a thumbs down, and a share button. Kindly tap that thumbs up for this stream to cross Kasangati, maybe cross Kampala, cross Jinja, cross Uganda, East Africa, and to the world. The prime shooters player, Ashraf Sentamu, wanting to take a second lead here in 2 days. Council David is around, one of the management teams of Ashraf Sentamu is just witnessing the action as it ensues. Manager Alan, the CEO of Black Power Pool Arena, is also in the building, just witnessing what his boy is producing on table. Some players normally develop pressure whenever their management teams are watching their live games, but Ashraf is full of beans and he believes this is his night to dance. This may be another one for Bwanika Mansoor to bring home. Yesterday the score was 21-16. Will he make it to 21-16? Will he make 16 frames before Ashraf brings the only one frame needed? Let us watch the action as it prevails. Mansoor has been having a little bit of unforced errors in the match ever since it started. Now he is shaking his head. I think the resting position of the cue ball isn't what he fancied. But I think that one is good to go, although he has played it a little bit further. But I think a cut to the bottom left will do, with the cue ball now bouncing off. If it doesn't get obstructed by the red, it will be good to be diverted and to the side where the black is. That is the shot. He will be playing with a right spin, bouncing off two cushions, just like that. The rest for Mansoor now is a pot of the black for the 15th time in the match. Perfect cueing. He believes and still now has the power to think that the match is still live. Dear lovelies, I believe the match is still on. The battle, the rematch, the action is still live. Ashraf once again in a frame that he would have cleared has scratched on the brake. What could this be insinuating? The would-be problem red has been cannoned from the cushion. Now a task to close the table. Off. I thought it was off. He is lucky to have closed the table. Bwanika Mansoor now left with 6 reds to have a clearance. Bringing the 16th for himself and breaking the next frame will still give him hope that he can close the gap and maybe equalize in the match. He has to be together with his luck. This one is another frame going to the side of the Black Lion. He's potting the black for the 16th time and breaking the next frame. The reason to be alive is just to have this as a witness and as a history in the making. Can the two-time national champion mount a comeback here with the head start given? Now the gap is 4 frames. A scratch on the brake. Dear ladies and gentlemen, dear lovelies, there is a scratch on the brake. Mansoor, the Black Lion, not believing his luck, not believing himself, not accepting what has just happened. Ashraf Sentamo, I believe, will be fancying the yellows, will be opening up one that is closest to the red at the center on the left, and the rest will be a formality. This will be a break that will remain on his heart forever and ever, probably. At the very weirdest hour, at the 11th o'clock, at the darkest moment, the cue ball was spotted on the break. Ashraf Sentamu closing the table on the yellows. Now mapping out, I think he has already drawn a sketch map of how he will be clearing the frame. Potting to the center on the right is his next shot. He's just contemplating where to position the cue ball. Have a pot of one of his yellows, maybe bottom left corner pocket, and that will guarantee him another pot of a yellow into the bottom right. Maybe push another one into the left middle, and so on and so forth, and the frame will be done and dusted. He has played with top spin, allowing cue ball move forward. He can now decide to pot a yellow bottom right corner pocket with a stun, cue ball positioning itself for the potting of another yellow into the center on the left or the bottom left corner pocket. That is Ashraf for you, going for his penultimate frame. He pots, doesn't cannon the yellow, but still has sight of 3 yellows. 2 portable to the corresponding corner pockets, left and right, respectively. But again, the other 2 will need the proper manipulation of the cue ball to have the clearance of the frame with a single visit clearance. Black power in anticipation. Greater Mitiana Prime Shooters Club already happy with how their player is shooting. Already given a name of Saba Kolomongo in the Kolomongo tournaments. That is the average players. He has been playing very well and making it to the money bracket. He is here taking on the 2-time national champion, the pride of Masaka, the Uganda's lethal left-hander, Ashraf Sentamu, now on the verge of having a clearance. However, this won't come so easy because cue ball is frozen onto the red. This may be the final 2 shots of the match. Dear ladies and gentlemen, allow me stand up and stretch myself. I'm witnessing a second win of Ashraf Sentamu, who is to pot the yellow left middle and have a roll of the black, which is a little bit a problem. But I think with his precision and clinicality and the way he has been shooting ever since the match started, this is done and dusted. He has snookered himself. I think power sometimes is nothing without control. This was the last nail in the coffin. However, the dead body has coughed. He finds the black but still buries it in between the 2 reds. Now Mansoor will be playing to open up most of his reds and wait for that only chance to have a clearance in the frame. Kalema Michael says Ashraf won't win this. Maybe the frame, but the match is all looking to his side. And if he doesn't win, this will be the frame that will haunt him for eternity. A foul. It is by Ashraf Sentamu. With that opening of the black and the red in the same shot is indicative that Bwanika Mansoor may be bringing the 17th for himself here. However, it will come with precision. Three of them reds left on table. One is going to be potted bottom left with a draw shot. He needn't a draw. He just played with top spin. Cue ball bounced off and very perfectly positioned. The champ, the Muto, the Black Lion is here taking on another frame. We'll be playing with top spin. Cue ball bouncing off in a straight line. Now he will be potting top right and drawing cue ball for the positioning of the black, which I guess is going to be potted bottom left corner pocket. Muto Mansoor now is past yesterday's results. Someone in the comment section had predicted that the same results as yesterday, but Ashraf Sentamo now on pressure because the frame he was about to win and win the match, he squandered the chance. Chance knocks once and does not get squandered.
Make sure. See the one who's called champion massacre. I was doing Zaku than over there.
An attempt to combine the two balls, red and red, has failed. The rest is a formality. Bwanika Mansoor failed to pot his yellow by combination, granting Ashraf Sentamu a free shot and fouling at the same time. Of course, a free shot comes after fouling. Now Ashraf Sentamu is going to be potting the last red, and of course, according to this, the frame is done and dusted. It is jubilation here at Black Power, dear ladies and gentlemen, as Ashraf Sentamu pots the 21st black with a head start, congratulated by Bwanika Mansoor. I think you can see that the fans at the arena are very happy, summarizing the day in style. Ashraf Sentamu once again emerges as the winner of the battle of the rematch at his own home ground, having triumphed yesterday with a 21-16. Today, Bwanika Mansoor tried his level best and made it 21-18. That was very misfortunate of Bwanika Mansoor after failing to pot his yellow by combination, granting Ashraf Sentamu an easy finish of the rematch. Dear ladies and gentlemen, you have been such a great darling. Thank you for traversing with me for these 2 days, and thank you, Africa. May God bless you. Kindly, I ask you to join Simon Peter Chove or Muchana Pool Club for the match that is currently 14-15, Ishmael and Dula. See you very shortly in the next one. If any news comes up that there will be a rematch, we shall be updating you on our various platforms. May God bless you. Thank you, Africa, and thank you, Uganda. Thank you, Black Power, and thank you, Kasangati. The fans of the satellite media, may the good Lord meet you at your different points of your need, and I wish you a good night.